Record. Is it okay this way? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today we have 15 minutes left and we're going to finish most of the ellipses. But first of all, some of you asked me how to complete the first 4 pages. Do you need to give me detailed answers? You don't need to give me details. I said analyze at least 2. May I borrow yours? Analyze at least 2 topics. You can give me a good list, fill in the forms. But the rest, you can give me the numbers. You don't really need to fill it up. Honestly speaking, in the exam, you don't have that luxury to fill up tables like that. You just have around maybe 2 to 3 minutes to choose the best question for you. And then maybe just 6 to 7 minutes left to draft your writing. You have your outline. So time is rushed. But now is a kind of practice. I would like to see 2 topics, detailed analysis in point form. And then the rest, you can highlight and then you can give me the numbers. As I told you already, you put a square for the format and then you number the content points. That's good enough. So is it clear? By tomorrow, 5 o'clock. Now, after analyzing the questions and listen to one another, I really hope that you listen to one another. So we move on to analyze the topics. And then I would like, this is the main dish, how to link up the ideas. So let's move on and see how to link up the ideas. Oh, I skipped this part. Over here, I saved trees. I would like to be environmentally friendly. So all the writing samples are on e-class within the writing folder. And we don't have time to read now. So you are strongly recommended that you should read later. At least one, no time. So we move, I move, and then I move. Okay, here is the answer for page 3. Is it page 3? No. Oops, I saved time. It's page 6. So how to make your writing more cohesive? Ask yourself, if you don't have that links, okay, in your writing, in terms of the paragraph level and the overall text level, you are in trouble. You can ask yourself. Some of you just count on collectives. Firstly, secondly, thirdly, you can't impress the examiners. This is just the basic part. You need to give me more than the basic elements, which means that beyond using collectives, you have to link up your ideas by using pronouns. Some of you may wonder what hypernym is. I'm going to give you an example. You can jot it down. So, when a word cat comes to your mind, any other words come to your mind whenever we talk about cats? Thank you. And enemies, fight each other, pet, animal. So, these kinds of words, maybe a kind of categories or words related to them, we call hypernyms. I'm not sure whether dogs, that's the hypernym. Maybe related is okay. So you use certain words that's built in on our mind already. So whenever you talk about cats, oh, it's our pet. Oh, it's so difficult for us to raise it, keep it at home. Or they sound like they are the owners. Or what we call it cat aliens. They're not animals on earth. They're aliens. So it seems that you are the slaves to them. So reference words somehow similar, but to me it's just plain words. You ask yourself when you are planning your writing in the first 10 minutes, so what kind of hypernyms, reference words, keywords, theme words you are going to write? Build up your topic sentences. And just like reading paper 1, trace the keywords, right? Now, you have to provide your keywords, help the readers to trace your ideas. It's so important. The more you can help the examiners, the higher marks you can get. Ellipses, that's what we're going to do. So if you have all these elements, your writing, that's the 5-star or 5 double star writing. Okay? So if you always ask, hey, Mr. Chen, why I always get just 6 out of 7? The best, it's hard to get 7 out of 7. It's possible But that's the elements. You can tick and see each time whether you cover up all these elements just for cohesive devices only. I'm not talking about the content yet. Now, let's move on. So, 2 paragraphs for you guys. Which one is better? Yeah, it's on your page 6 as well. You have 30 seconds to scan them. And then again, you can discuss with someone next to you. I'm going to give you 1 minute. Why 1 is better or why 2 is better, you have to convince your friends and see. Just a minute. Ready? Yeah, you read it first. Which one is better? I think it is obvious, but why? Oops. So finish scanning. I give you a minute to discuss which paragraph is better and why, and then we'll have the wheel generator for you to answer the question. So hurry up, you can discuss with someone next to you and which paragraph is better and why. Yes. Number generator. Number English, number wheel, random, number wheel, random. We have 1 to 26. Am I right? Okay. Yeah, which is better? And why? So, any volunteers? No? Then let's turn to fate and see who is the first student to answer the following question. Which paragraph is better? Why? As well. Where's my mouse? It is gone. Okay, my mouse is here. Yes. Do we have 20 here? Zhang Houyin, perfect. Yeah. Give me a big hand. And which one is better? Oh, you look more muscular after summer. Yeah, yes. Okay. So which one is better and why? Perfect, but why?
Because it is more condensed and condensed pronouns word is used.
Okay, use of pronouns and then more condensed in terms of fewer wordings. Thank you. Perfect. So here is the answer. Oops. So you see this part is shorter, you can highlight it in your own way. And then you see just little word but, key ideas coming. Remember what I said? After but, a contrast, the key ideas is coming after but. So you can highlight it. And I like sometimes the shorter the better in English. You don't need to keep on writing. It's too clumsy. So the children are responsible, full stop. You don't need to repeat again. The children are responsible for the changes in the near future. It's so wordy. Cut it shorter. Because you have the TS over here already, you don't need to repeat the subject, verb, object, subject, verb, object all the time. Well, for some students, if you aim at getting level 3, level 4, I don't mind that every sentence consists of subject, verb, object. Or subject, verb all the time. I don't mind that. It is safer for you to give me a simple sentence structure. But for some stronger students, I'm going to introduce ellipses today. Are you ready? Can I go? Ellipses? So it just sounds challenging. But, well, even you are so satisfied with level 4, but listen to us. So what ellipses is? It means skip some words. It means missing words. Do you need to fill it up? Is the, oops, where is the definition? I skipped that part, so sorry. Well, forget 2.1, but you jot it down, Ellipses means skipping words. Yeah, skipping it. Skipping word, less important wording. Skip the less important wordings. Well, it helps the reader. Well, somehow it's even shorter, clearer. It doesn't mean that every time you write down subject, verb, object, it is clearer. No. So now there are some examples. The first one, that is over here. So I can tell you, it says that identify the part. Yellow is not the answer. Yellow is the theme, okay, the key sentence or the key questions. The main theme over here is that why don't they move to a better place, bigger place, freer place? Why? And then Hillary's answer honestly can be like this. They don't want to move to a bigger place, full stop, because they don't want to go there. So, but it is too redundant, don't you think so? That's why the answer, examples of ellipses is this one. That's your homework, super easy. You underline that part. And I'm explaining to you because object is skipped. You just see subject, verb again, but this part, or the to infinitive, this part, oh, I don't know how to say, to infinitive, that part, skip it. We all know you want to talk about this. Move to a bigger place. Then you don't need to repeat it again and again. Well, sometimes it's hard to copy that pattern, but sometimes you feel right to say so in this way. So let's see. That's why you need your teacher. That's why you need your writing 5, and now I'll try to correct it. But it's not a must for you to use ellipses in your writing. If you feel confident, you're welcome to use some. So the next one is saying, I would love to visit New Zealand. Definitely, this is the TS, but I can't afford to. And the answer is here. You know, we skip to visit New Zealand. You know what I'm talking about? That's the answer. So tomorrow you have to, well, we will finish page 1, 2, 3 already if you are fast enough. Now I'm going to just give you 3 or 4 minutes. You can discuss with your friends, or discuss with me how to shorten the sentence. Okay? So, well, anything else? Let's say last one, wouldn't you? Definitely a kind of shortened form. So lastly, as I said, page 1 to H only. That means one more page at the back. The answers on e-class, e-content. And you can try out is a sample, and that's it. Some answers for you, but just for page 9 and 10 for stronger students. If you're interested, you can move on and do it. Now we have 3 minutes left. It's time for you to tidying up what you learned today. I hope that you can analyze the questions, like page 1, 2, 3. That's what we have done. But again, you don't have this luxury. I just want you to have that mindset only. And over here, final shortened part. Now is homework time and question time. And this one by tomorrow 5, I will open up the homework folder on Google Classroom.